welcome back. I am Jennifer at Will Budget for Coffee, and today we are going to talk about what we spent last week and what I earned last week. I told you guys that I do just gig work and how that went for me last week. And then we're going to see if we had any leftover in food. Spoiler, none. And then transfer this week's food into the current week folder. So to start with, let's start with gig work. I worked for DoorDash and I earned $28. I worked for Shipt this week and I earned $73. I have 20 out of 30 shops I need. They run a program where you're a Summit Star shopper. Whoop, whoop. It earns me 2 fill-ups with 75 cents back from Upside, which I use to save for a new phone. It earns me a $50 gift card to Target, which I use usually for in-home purchases, and then I just tip out of the home folder and put the rest of the money towards savings. So I don't really earn it, but I do get to save more. And so I have 20 out of 30 shops for a mid-month check-in. I need to get 10 more Shipt shops in. My area is a little bit slow. One a night on the way to pick up my husband from work. I should be able to do that. I also work for Flex. Right now I'm at level 3. That's 3,000 points. I have 4,203. The next level up is 6,500 points. I don't think I'm going to make it. This runs on a 3-month cycle. The benefits I'm losing out on would be 1 cent off a gallon of gas more. And guys, I go through a lot of gas, as you'll see this week in just a minute. And also 2% back on gas is what I'm missing out on. Because of my standing with Flex, I get 3 points per package. That breaks down to, I need to deliver 756 more packages by the end of the month. I don't think I can do that. I have a very busy life and I run all of these. I calculate that I could feasibly do 300 if I worked a solid weekend, 12 hours each day. I might be able to get up to 756, but I don't know that that output of labor is worth the 1 cent back and the 2% back on gas. I don't think it is. So I'm not even really striving for that. I shopped for Instacart this week and I made $67. And I shopped for Axle this week and I made $38. Now you're not going to really see these two come into play in my income, the DoorDash and the Axle. They're my side hustle to my side hustles. This one I use for the CD ladder. Like Jess has been talking about. So it doesn't come into the income at all. I save some for taxes. I save some for the CD ladder. I just started this year. I've already bought January's and February's. We're working towards March's. This, thanks over to Ange Debt and Budget, I use for my PTO because I am only gig work. I don't have any PTO. And I heard her mention that her husband doesn't. And I was like, oh, it was like a V8 moment for those of you of my age bracket. I was like, why haven't I just saved for that? I like to go on vacation. I don't like to stress about the work beforehand. So I usually get 1 or 2 batches a week at this job. And, that's 100, 150 a month towards that PTO buildup. And I'd like to have about 3,000 in there. And that would be a good month and 2 vacations. So I could get sick and still go on vacation, which seems logical to me. This money is going to come in over the next couple weeks. What I have here this week is what I already earned this month. So if we were to start real easy, this one is DoorDash, and it's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So what I'm doing is I'm saving 30% for taxes, and then 70% is going into investing. So 30 into taxes. When this tax money gets up to, well, it looks like it's there, 100 at the end of this month when I condense, I will put this in my Ally account. We'll earn some interest on it, waiting for taxes to come. If I don't need it at tax time, then we will just invest it in CDs next year. So 50, 70, 90, 105. So definitely at the end of this month, I'm going to pull that money out and deposit it. And then we have the 70 that's going in to invest. And at the end of this month, I will pull whatever is in there and buy a CD. I'm not looking for a set amount. I would like $150 by the end of the year in each one. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't make January already because I was like, I think I could get 100, but then I decided I could do 150. So this one is shipped. And so that's just $40. And shipped, I don't know if you have shipped, it's like Instacart. They do grocery shopping. It's a Target-based business. They have really good customer service for your end and the shopper's end, but it's just slower in my area. It started on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast, and it just hasn't hit here big yet. Instacart has become oversaturated. I've been doing Instacart for probably 9 years, and it used to be my main hustle. But as you can tell now, my main income's going to be Amazon, also known as Daddy Bezos in our house. So this is Amazon money. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4. Try again. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 340. And 40. So that's 580. And since we're doing a mid-month check to see where I'm at for all my bonuses and standings, I have 580 going in this week. And then let's see what we already have in there. I need to earn about $2,000 a month for my income. My husband's job basically pays for all the bills and probably groceries. And then I earn the household goods and Christmas presents and all the other things that aren't a solid bill. We have 5 kids that live with us. So our power's pretty high. Our water usage is pretty high. And it's just going to be that way for, a good 5 more years until they get ready to go out on their own. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 399. Is that what I counted? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320, 340, 360, 380, 390, 395, 96, 97, 98, 99. So that is $979. It's the 17th. I've gotten 2 paychecks. Looks like we're doing pretty good. I did work this weekend to bulk up some for next week. So hopefully, I need to get some condensing done. So that's the income intake for this week. What did we spend this week? Well, on food, we spent $244. That's a little bit more than I wanted to spend. It's a magic month for lots of people. My husband and I are a month ahead on our bills, so all the money we're earning this month, we don't touch until the first of next month, and then we disperse it, pay all the bills at once, and then we earn money for the next month. We did that a couple years ago, and it has been a great relief, especially with doing side hustle work. I would never know how much I'm actually going to earn that week, and we were counting on that for food, and some weeks it was really low, and some weeks it was really high. So this is just better moderated, and we're better able to plan for outside activities and camping and Christmas and birthdays. So it works better for us this way. So anyways, food, I spent $244. Costco was $80. That was my bulk shopping. Winco was $50 and Fred Meyer's was $92. I had a midweek run at both Costco and Fred Meyer. I had Costco for $15. Honestly, that was probably a bag of snacks and a bag of lettuce. and I don't even know, probably some vegetables. Gas. I spent $229 this week in gas. 100, I know that's probably higher than a lot of y'all's budgets for the month. 166 was gas. I spent 14 at the car wash, and I rounded my gas $49. I'll explain that on another video. Health, I spent 91. I needed some vitamins. I live in the Pacific Northwest, low vitamin D all the time. I had a kid who put sunscreen on his birthday list. I'm like, no 17-year-old should be asking for sunscreen for their birthday. That's ridiculous. So I just ordered him some. He is a parcel at a grocery store, so he spends a lot of time outside, and he has a little bit of red hair, so he's easily burned. So definitely that's a need. And then this pill organizer was for my husband. He had some new prescriptions put in, and we just needed to get them set. We find it easiest to put a month's worth out at a time, and then you just grab as you need, and then you're not doing it every weekend and then destroying your weekend. The birthday list, I spent $135, and I ordered some things from 2 different places or 3 different places. 75 of that's mine. I'll get reimbursed from different family members for the rest of that. So that's 75, and that was for 2 birthdays. Fun. Starbucks. The bane of my existence. It was a cake pop for the grandkid and a coffee for me. And honestly, it was an emotional coffee. I didn't even need the caffeine. I just needed the comfort. House, that was just some paper napkins or something. Taxes, we actually put this on the charge card. I haven't decided what fund that should come out of. We will be getting a refund, so probably will come out of that. But I don't have a system set up to pay for taxes. So that needs some work. And then we budget monthly, but I find that my food spending is best weekly. I can stay on track much better if I'm shopping for food once a week. And it has been the hardest thing to regulate because it's always shifting. People are what they eat, what you buy, prices. It's always shifting, seasons. So I just find it best to spend weekly. So this is the next week of the month. And I will go shopping today, get some foods for the week. We're out of all the things. What we're going to deal with is $180. Yes, 20, 40, 60, 81. I've made a menu. We're going to have some breakfast taquitos. It's St. Patrick's Day. We're going to have corned beef. That's going to come out from the holiday fund. Some potato soup, just real basic foods. I'm going to have chicken Caesar salad for lunches for the week. Nothing too exciting, but it's doable and it's going to be great. And at the end of this month, we're hoping to finish paying or have enough money to start a bathroom remodel, which has been it's been torn apart for years and it needs to be rebuilt. It is in our basement. My husband and I sleep in the basement. So when we have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, it is through the basement, up the stairs, and through the house. That is a long trek at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I am super excited about getting that basement bathroom repaired. Anyways, that's all I have for you for this recap and mid-month check-in. I appreciate you being here. I hope you found me. You can look forward. I'm going to do my holiday stuffing next, and that should be real exciting. That should come out on, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. Anyways, thanks for showing up. Have a great day. Bye.